Welcome back. Rico Money Bags, a channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell notification stays lit like that. You guys will not miss out for any future updates. It's super important that you're staying tapped in, especially with the prices doing what the prices are doing. And if you guys have been tapped in with me, we know that we actually talked about this yesterday on the live stream. So it's super important that we keep staying really close to each other and locking arms so we know exactly what's going on in this market. Let's start off right over here. Overall crypto market cap continues to fall. I mean, it just keeps falling. Let's just be honest. And it's not finding any floors along the way. That's why we're going to do some free crypto giveaway and kind of turn up the space a little bit, because this doesn't mean that the market's all the way over. Does it mean that we're in a downtrend? Does it mean that, we're having a serious correction? Absolutely. And that's why we pull up nonstop on this channel, fam. This is why we get to have some fun together and make sure that we can, ignore some of the noise and really see what's going on, because we've been having these sell signals for a while. And if you guys been tapped in, you could have either shorted the market or, just stayed out of it and just say, hey, you know what? This is what's going to be going on for a little bit. I'm okay with that. The markets are going to turn around. Crypto's not going anywhere, fam. Crypto's not done. I mean, it's not going to the end of the world for crypto, but can we have some corrections? Can we have a bear market? Yeah, we can have those things 100%. But that's not what's going on right now. We definitely have a serious correction going on, something that we'll talk about as we get the stream picked up. We are live on YouTube. We're live on X. We're live on multiple platforms. So if you guys want to get some more eyes on your project, definitely pull up over here. What's up, Safir? What's good, broski? Putting in some overtime on the overtime, bro. Getting things lined up, bro. And, the prices are doing what the prices are going to do. There's nothing we can do about that. So this is the perfect time to be, cooking. This is where we're supposed to be getting things ready, getting things super ready. And if you guys want to make sure that you guys don't miss out on any of what's coming up and staying up to date with all things, make sure you guys give me a massive follow, not just a regular follow. Give me a massive follow right here at Rico Money Bags. It is very important, especially with the way the markets are right now. You guys are not going to want to miss out. I'm telling you guys right now. So, really cool things coming out right around the corner. So let's jump into what Bitcoin's doing. I see the stream picking up right away. Welcome in, everybody. We are streaming also on that vertical stream again. So that's been helping out, getting crazy amount of views on YouTube, which shout out to StreamYard. StreamYard just came in clutch with this new feature. And it's a feature worth having and using, because now you're streaming on people's cell phones and desktops and your channel's being pushed. So definitely a lot of eyes on the channel right now. You guys definitely want to spam the chat, because we are popping up on people's lives feed. Okay, so overall crypto market cap keeps pulling back. We're at 3.26. Crazy. It was a lot of fun when we were above 4 trillion. It was even better when we were above 3.5. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting well over or well under 100K. It's 95,349, and it's not having a good time doing it. It's not easy for BTC right now. It is having some issues, and we talked about a lot of this stuff on the last few streams. If you guys have been pulling up to the streams, if you guys have been tapped in with me, we've been talking about it for a while. Not because we're bearish on the channel, just because, hey, we're using some filters and where these things can possibly go. And man, on this one, I wish we weren't right? This is probably the best one to actually been to be wrong on. But here we go with BTC 95,000, ETH at 3,100, 3,200 if you want to give it that. We got XRP at $3 and $2.30. I want everything. It's like I'm almost saying the prices that everything was, but that's just not what we have right now. It's $2.30. That's what we have. We have BNB holding at 928 right now, holding really strong. Solana pulled back, quite a bit as well, sitting at 142. And this is something that's just across the board. We can keep scrolling down and keep finding everything that's been pulling back to back. And we'll talk about that right now. Everything's down. Thanks for yesterday. No, I appreciate it, man. We got some shillers pulling up. What's up, Mary Schiller? Yeah, we got some free crypto. Like, I don't know. This is like free money sitting on the table. When the markets are like this, we got to make sure we get the easy money too. This is the easy money sitting on the table. The charts are difficult right now. Hey, what's up, Lisa? Welcome in. Man, I just checked out the Thierry chart the last stream. That chart was looking amazing. Maybe it's still looking like that today. I'm not sure. I know the markets are, testing everybody, but even with everything that's been going on, that chart was looking good. I see the Captain BNB fam super strong. So, get everybody up in here. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Pull up. It's going to be a solid stream. And right now, StreamYard has this new feature where we're streaming on people's phone as well. So this is a perfect time to get your community, because now it's not longer just on that horizontal view. We're popping up on that vertical view too. So I was checking the analytics since this feature has come out, and the views were high. The engagement were high. Yeah, people are just swiping up, but it's all new viewers. And that's what we want, is new eyes on our projects, right? So get your people up in here. We're definitely going to talk about your plays. We're going to let the stream get warmed up. We're going to do a Jesus coin giveaway. I'm going to do a Moon AI giveaway as well. And I've said before, if you guys got a project out there, have the dev team, the CTO team, whatever you guys want to call them. I know that sometimes people just want to be called a CTO. There's a team, there's somebody there. Have them contact me to reserve a spot on this stream, lock in a spot. We've been pushing plays even during this tough time in the market, and at the same time, not only reserve a spot, but also do a giveaway of that project on the stream. We've been doing really good with Perpetual Meme. That one knocked out the park. That one's still doing really good. And a lot of these plays that come up right here, people want to see people come up and talk about these projects, especially in these tough times right now. Especially right now, somebody's got to come up and speak for that stuff, right? And the more people that come up and they see that community is active doing some kind of giveaway, that goes a long way. So GM fam, welcome in. We're going to start off right here on BTC. And boy, this sell signal was so valid a while ago. Here it goes right here, fam. It was way up here. We got to talk about it, because we even talked about where we're at right now. This is why we do this on a regular basis. I don't care. Some people might think I'm crazy. We're talking about real money right now. We're talking about a lot of money moving around. And this is why I do this on a regular basis. And it's nice because I actually love to do this. So it's not even hard to me. When people are doing other stuff, it's if you guys are ever wondering what I'm doing this. It's I'm trying to figure this out, man. I'm trying to stay locked in. This is our .com moment. I did everything else. I did the old Frank Sinatra. I did it my way, I did my 20s. I did all that stuff. I'm in my 30s feeling good. It's I'm locking in. I did it my way already, I'm paying attention to this stuff. And this is where the money is being made. And this sell signal up here on BTC was valid a while ago on the daily chart. And that's what's crazy is we want to trade so fast. And even this happens to me sometimes, honestly. This is why lately during this downtime and all the charts been just discussing and all this stuff has been going on, I've been zoomed out on higher time frames. Screw the shorter time frames are choppy as heck. I've been getting stopped out. I'm sure everybody's been getting stopped out. And it's, just do it on the higher time frame. Because if we would have just been on some boring trade, at 112, was this not okay to short it up here at 112? And maybe you're like me, you're I'm gonna wait till it gets underneath the 200 moving average, because I know bearish things happen underneath there. I'm not using this indicator. The indicator's absolutely fire. It's what I use every single day. It's from blunthouseta.com. Go check that out. But if I wanted to just wait for underneath the 200 moving average, which we talked about this fighting right here, I was like, hey, the markets are kind of not that nice. And we see this thing bouncing on this 200 moving average, this red line right here, right? You see it trailing. And the minute we broke underneath that, that's a bearish signal right there. Let's say we would have got in up here. This is, up here at 108. And some people would have been like, nah, I'm not going to short it at 108 because, it came from 126 and down to 108, 126 to down 108. It can't go any lower. There's no way it can go any lower. This is a perfect example of the logic that most people think in the space. That's not accurate. And that's why, even though I'm bullish on Theory, I'm bullish on XPX, I'm bullish on projects that have real communities, but to say that these things have to happen a certain way, we're subject to the market, okay, and we follow this, we're okay. There's nothing we can do about it. You can't will the market up. It's not your project, it's not your community. Don't paper hand the great projects, because this stuff is going to turn around. I see people left and right, and I understand the markets are testing everybody, but this is one of the reasons why I warn a lot of people. So you can hunker down. You guys can latch arms, because strong communities is what makes it through these pullbacks. Same thing happened over here, fam. This little pullback right here had everybody shook, and people were paper handing. And I'll use even XPX as an example. From our all-time high, we followed freaking BTC on the same thing. The whole market came back to life, and then we, climbing back to our previous, prices. And the same thing happens again. If we just hold the floor, if you hold the floor on any project right now, you're good. Just hold the floor, because when the markets turn around, you don't want to be left behind. You really don't want to be left behind, especially on like smaller projects, your XPX, your Jesus Coin, your Moon AI, your Kulo play, your Clash, your Wojak, all these plays that are just, super micro caps. You're just holding, you're just, accumulating and letting the market come back. But, this is what we've been talking about right here. And this is a perfect example of, do not say, okay, we're at 126 and because we're at 108 and you're like, it can't even go no lower than that. That's it. That's as low. They can't. That'd be crazy if it went lower. It breaks that 200 moving average. You submit to this stuff. Okay, just submit. Hey, you don't make up the rules. The rules are it breaks past that thing, and stuff starts to hit the fan. And even though it went up to 126, and most people probably would have been like, this was a nasty bull trap right here. And I warned everybody. I said, hey, this could be a case of the first mouse gets to squeeze, the second mouse gets to cheese. This 1, 2, right? And they even dip lower, because I was like, you might want to be careful, because the same little game plays out every time underneath all the moving averages. It's so fractal. It's like a flower. It's like the Fibonacci sequence. It just keeps repeating itself. And when we broke underneath this 50 and the 100, and I saw this buy signal right here after this massive wipeout and historical wipeout, and you've seen it with a buy signal going towards into the 50, into the 100, it's like, I didn't buy that. I had a feeling that was going to be a trap right there. And I told everybody, so I'd be careful. I'd be very, very careful on that stuff. And here we go. So now we're seeing lower lows, right? We're getting a little low. How low can you go? Well, we talked about these exact prices the other day. And maybe yesterday and the day before yesterday, when the price was, this is the daily chart, this last few days, the price was up here, 101. When I was pointing down here at 94,000, I bet people were like, no, that can't happen. Well, hey, if we lost that lower value range, it's going to happen. And throw that notion out that it can't happen, or this can't do that. It will do it. If it breaks some of these rules, it will do what it has to do. If it follows some of this movement, it will do that. Okay, so BTC definitely still has some work to do. The market is bearish right now. This daily chart looks like, hey, we're really far away from everything. Even if we turn off the candles, I don't know, everybody's like, Rico, what? I thought this was going to be a bullish stream. It is a bullish stream. We're going to be giving away some crypto. I'm making sure that you guys cannot get stopped out along the way down, and you guys can get a good entry, so you guys can buy more BNB for your Captain BNB. So you can buy more Solana at a great price for your Tiri. So you can buy more Ethereum for your favorite Ethereum play. So you can buy more BNB for your XPX, for your FEG token. That's why we're doing this, right? Because I don't want you guys to keep getting stopped out when you're trying to get a good entry to accumulate right now. And this is something that we talked about, coming down to these exact prices. We saw that divergence was still really there, and this stuff is still not even broken. Look at the Fisher transform. This is down. So we got some down going on. Can it snap back? Yeah, I mean, it can snap back. Bitcoin can do that. But that's when we start laying the time frames, and when we look into lower time frames, we still got some work to do. That's what I've been saying for a while. Like, hey, we got work to do, fam. And here you guys go. We definitely got some work to do. These are confirmed downtrends. Sell signal on the 4-hour chart. Sell signal on the 3-hour chart. We're trying to find that floor. We're trying to find that floor right now. And obviously the market's not doing a good job. So if Bitcoin can't hold the floor, it's like, don't fade your great projects, because this is not a you thing or your project thing. This is, the market is doing this to everybody right now. It's sell signal after sell signal, support after support being crushed. There's panic. People are, I've seen the YouTube videos, I've seen the thumbnails, and I think at this point, people are validated. They're like, what the heck is going on? When is it going to turn around? I still think there's a little bit more boringness that has to happen in the market. I still think the markets are going to shake people out for a little bit more. To give you guys the exact area, it would be on some of these lower time frames that we started holding some support, and we zoom out and find something that we've seen or somewhere that we've been before. This is an area that we've been before, 93K. This is where we're going to hold. We can line this up right here. We've been here before. So maybe we hold on to this shelf. Maybe this 94K, this 90K, this 90K area, this round number, is that mark where Bitcoin starts to hold on. right? We say 90K, that round number, right where these wicks are at, 92K, 90K, give or take. You can see where previous price has been here before. So, right, all these wicks, all these candles, they hit there right here, this section right here. So maybe this is the section that we're trying to hold on to again. Possibly. That would be thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. So so this is where it can be right there, right? So I would look for that. And if we lost that, how low can we go again? And you guys are don't get mad at me, okay? I don't want nobody. We're gonna be giving some crypto away. And look, fam, I'm doing this out of just like my own funds to do this crypto, these things, because I know the markets suck. And I want to have some fun with you guys. And I know it's hard to pull up, but if we can keep engaging and refine what we're doing, we can, find really good entries and do really good in this space. We're not done. There's no crying in the casino. We're not done. So this is how you don't cry in the casino. You have some information. So let's see if let's see if Bitcoin can hold on to what we're talking about over here. This is what it's trying to hold on to. That would be a great floor because we've been there before. So let's see if it can hold on to that 92,000. If not, we're going to see a little bit lower prices. I know people don't want to hear that, but maybe that's what we see. Is it the end of crypto? Are you going to delete your apps? No. A lot of people are saying it's still not over. I don't think it's over. But here goes some prices that we've been talking about for a while. These ETH prices don't sound that crazy right now, right? Isn't that wild? Why do we got this marked up already? Go look at those shorts that I've been pushing out. It's like, since this sell signal came out up here at 4K, you could have shorted ETH all the way down here. I don't think it's done, actually, because now it's trading in light volume and it's trading inside of a gap. So it's like, what? How do I feel about that? Trading underneath the 200 moving average is red line. I feel like I could trade like this. Shake the heck out of everybody. I mean, shake them like there's no shaking, right? And then turn it around on everybody. Because still, technically, even at 2,500, if it turned back around from where I started saying that we should have got in over here, we're still higher. Or actually, down here when we first broke the 50 moving average, I kind of felt the party was on. We're underneath the 200 moving right here. This was when in February when it was just got boring forever, going down, 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 down. When we got this buy signal, it wasn't cool yet, but when we broke the 50 moving average right here, this is where I was like, you could get into ETH and place a long on ETH right here at $1,800. So even if we come back down to these 2,500s from where we were talking about getting in down here, breaking to 50, you would still be in the profit. You would technically still be in the profit, but I mean, this was one heck of an entry down here at $1,800 ETH buy signal on the daily chart. Like, screw the lower time frames, man. That you're gonna get wrecked, man. Especially with the market how shaky it is right now. It's like, dude, if you got enough money to chill and you can just let it cook, fine. It's like you don't got to make $1 million in one day, especially when the market sucks like this. Like, honestly, you don't got to make $1 million in one day. Just get over it, right? It's like we could have placed a short on a daily candle way up here, 4K, and shorted ETH all the way to where it's at right now. So don't think that, on some of these boring time frames, yeah, maybe you can't wait. Can you wait this many days, 2 weeks to get a bag? You're not going to see nothing for a couple weeks. Okay, fine. But you might get a nice little bag. So let's keep an eye on ETH as well, possibly coming down to 2,500. I know people don't want to hear it, but that could be an entry. We're underneath the 200. I want to see some better things happening for ETH and for the overall market to say, hey, I'm confidently going to say it's going to turn around, because these moving average, they can all creep and just come right on down, and we can see price come down to 2,500. This is why we've been talking about this price since way back over here. I say, hey, we lose this 200 moving average. we might be, and some people are like, what, 2,500? Don't say that. I was like, hey, it sounds really relevant right now. Crazy, man. Didn't sound that relevant before. It's crazy how fast that changes. Like, we got to get acclimated to we got to get acclimated so fast. Sheesh. Let's go to Solana, fam. Welcome in, Solana. Here goes some prices that we talked about before. We were always talking about that 177 on Solana. And broke underneath the 200 moving average and just plowed right through it. Obviously, the rest of the market kept going right through. Same thing over here with SOL. I mean, we'll get the 177 out the way right now because we're not even using it. But SOL could be coming down over here. Some of these prices, 126. 126. So That's why we're going to be giving away some Jesus coin today. We're going to be giving away some Moon AI as well. And like I said, if you guys are a project out there that wants to be up on the ticker, reserve a spot, let me know. Also, so we can, get some giveaways going, get the community engaged. You'd be surprised how many times when people have some of that token in their wallet, how much people add to it, right? I do that. So other people do that as well, especially if it's not a crazy amount and it's just a good amount for people, they'll add to it, or maybe they'll sell it. Who knows? But for the most part, I've seen people add to it or give it to a family member or something like that. So keep that in mind. It's a great way to get more people to, support your project. You got to give a little. Here we go with Solana on the daily chart. Sell signal, sell signal. We could be coming down to 126. We got more downward trend than anything because we're still underneath these moving averages. We're going to come back, man. We're going to come back and we're going to be above these things where, we're going to be super pumped up and these things. But this is where we're trying to get in, where we fit in, where the fear is in the market. And after the fear, there's going to be some consolidation because obviously this is a breakdown. So we'll find the consolidation zone and see if we can find the breakout. But right now, we got a bit of a downtrend, fam. Downtrend again, right? Solana coming down. How much lower can it go? It can see some of this price, 126. It can even come to where it's been before down here. I know people probably would not think Solana coming back down to $100, but it might happen. It's a possibility right now. We've done it before when we broke underneath the 200. This was from 188 down to $100. So don't tell me that it can't happen. Don't tell me that, we're underneath the 200. You might be seeing some better prices on some SOL right here. Or, just short this thing all the way down. Let's go to BNB next. Go to BNB next, fam. BNB is going to be a nice one to pay attention to because it's the one that's holding above the 200 moving average on the daily on the daily chart, and this is one that's going to give us a clear view of why we got this yellow line right here. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. You guys can go click on a bunch of fake stuff, and I can sugarcoat everything if you guys want, but I'm trying to give you guys the best entries and how you guys don't have to feel like you got to go get a subscription at BetterHelp because the markets are tearing you up. This is how we reserve. Like part of being rich or wealthy is learning how to keep it. You can hit it a bunch of times. Poof. I mean, I hit it a gazillion times. It wasn't until my 30s that I learned how to hold on to it. But in my 20s, I mean, it was like the seasons almost. You can hit it a gazillion times. You can hit rich nonstop. But it's about maintaining it and not fumbling the bag, fam. Like not fumbling the bag. This is the not fumble the bag show today. There's blood in the market. What are we going to do? We're not going to fumble the bag. How can we not fumble the bag? Well, hey, we got to talk about what's going on. If we just pretend and just not keep it real, that's how you accidentally like, man, where'd the bag go? I thought the bag was right here. So this is how we preserve the bag. And BNB, super bullish on BNB, Lisa, for sure. This is how we get. And we're going to get to see this. I know sometimes it can get, redundant, whatever, but this is going to be an example because if BNB is still bouncing on this 200 moving average and it prints a buy signal, the races are back on. That's the thing is like that's when you're indifferent, you just want to win. That's all it is, right? That's all that really matters. So we went into the downside, we went into the upside. And right now, if this thing printed a buy signal on the 200 moving average, I like that kind of action, right? Because that's a major moving average. It's showing support on there. And we know that bullish things above the 200 happen. And we got a buy signal right there. That would be really nice. Now, we lost the 200 moving average. If I showed you on BTC and I showed you on ETH and I showed you on Solana and I showed you on this and that in the third, this is that 200 moving average trailing. If we broke underneath the 200 moving average, would you be shocked if we saw BTC come to that shelf right there? I know that's not a straight line, but that's 655. Would you be shocked if it traded in that gap and underneath the 200 moving average? I bet you wouldn't. And this is how you make sure that you don't got to have a long discussion with your girlfriend or your boyfriend on how you fumbled the bag because you messed up. So what happened? I thought you was in crypto all the time. So yeah, but the market and they my hands got sweaty and I don't know. It's like, all right, let's talk about this. Let's refine this. Let's get better together. If you knew better, you do better, right? Well, check this out. If this thing got underneath the 200 moving average, I'm not saying you hate BNB now. I'm saying, hey, maybe put a short on it. Accumulate some more capital because I'm showing you on an XRP, or I'm showing you on BTC, I'm showing you on ETH, I'm showing you on Solana. That when things get underneath that 200 moving average, it gets a little shaky. Now I like that BNB, and BNB is, it moves. We've been saying it for years already. Basically, it moves kind of at its own pace. It has a mind of its own, and you can see that after the historical wipeout. BNB hit the all-time high after the historical wipeout. Nothing hit the all-time high after that wipeout. BNB was the only thing after the historical wipeout that was able to go back to all-time highs. That says a lot about BNB. That says a lot about BNB. And BNB holding above the 200 while everything else is, struggling. Again, says a lot about BNB and why I stay bullish on BNB. BNB is looking really good. Welcome in, fam. Those who are pulling up, appreciate you guys. Those who are new to the stream, because I know we're popping up on the shorts. Shout out to you guys. Stay tuned because we're about to be doing a giveaway very, very soon. And then we're going to go to the second part of the show. We've been putting in a lot of overtime because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of plays. So make sure if you guys can share this on your TikTok, share this on your Facebook. Like, get some people in here. If your portfolio is down and you're not sharing this live stream, you're not doing everything it takes to make sure that your bag can get, where it needs to be. So if one of your wallets is not looking proper right now, share this live stream. Let's get some people engaged. Let's get some people, printing with us together so we can make sure that, they can make some extra money so they can, put some money back into the casino because there's no crying in the casino, right? So that's how we got to move. So right now, BNB looking very healthy. If you guys ask me, still holding above the 200 moving average. We respect the 200 moving average. So does everybody else. And for good reason, because we show time and time again, we can see that it has a lot of value, right? Let's go to the lower time frames and see what's going on because BNB is doing this thing, and I'd be curious to see what's up. So here we go, finding that support. BNB cruising back towards that 200. Look at how when we're fighting on the 200, we broke underneath it, came down. I like when when all these moving averages are starting to come back because BNB will let you know, hey, if BNB on the 4 hour for sure gets above the 200, we're gonna bounce off that daily moving average on the 200 moving average. Let's go down to the 3 hour. BNBs, that's the thing about BNB, is strong. So here goes your 200, your 100, you got your 50, your 20, your 8, and your 5. Excuse me. I actually got some good sleep. I'm sure those on the West Coast did because I didn't even know, but it was raining all day or all night last night here in Vegas. So it was nice. I went outside to enjoy a beautiful cigar, and I was like, man, everything's wet outside. I was like, no wonder I kind of I got some good sleep. I was knocked. All right, so right now I'm liking this right here. We're seeing this thing turn around. It's finding support. It's been here before. Here goes that bounce right there, that bounce right here. If it can get above these moving averages on these lower time frames, that daily chart's going to look really good. It's this is what it's supposed to look like. We trade up, we trade down, and we trade to the right. So this is a little bit trading to the right. We're trading in this range on the 2 hour chart. Looking good. Let's go down to the 1 hour chart. What's happening over here? Appreciate you guys reposting the stream, not just for me, but for all of our bags, right? Because that's what we're here to do. And here goes all these moving averages spread out. So BNB buy signal on the 1 hour chart. That's pretty nice. I wouldn't take this one. These trigger quite a bit. But above the 50s, you can check that out. Above the 100s, even better. And the safest one is going to be the 200. Like a buy signal above the 200 is going to be like the safest one. It gets safer as you go up. Depending how much insurance you want to pay, how risky you're feeling, you can choose. I wouldn't trade into all these because, when you trade into them, there's a lot of resistance. So, but the minute you get above the 50, a lot of bullish stuff happens. Look at this right here. Buy signal right here, broke the 50, broke the 100. So you had from, 945 up to 1,000. So, that's why on some of these higher ones, like the 50 and the 100, you can, not financial advice, but you can check out a trade like that. But if you can see, look at this 200 since we've been underneath it. Everything we've been doing has just been since up here 1,122. It would have broke underneath the 200 moving average 1,122. You would say I'm shorting it. Boop. That would have been a nice short. You would have been super happy. You would have been making all kinds of posts. And these are some higher time frames. Higher time frames, fam. All right. Let's get to the giveaway part. I do want to do a Jesus coin giveaway. We're going to be talking about that project. Let's see if BNB can bounce back towards this. His lower value range will be 953. If BNB broke 953, the races are back on to over, 1K going towards that $1,200 BNB. But the market's got some work to do, fam. Right? They got some work to do. And we're going to be bullish. Watch. Right now, we're doing these days where it's like, nah, not this day. No, not this day either. But then out of nowhere, we're like, whoa, we're going to be back. It's just not one of those days yet. And that's why our channel does so good, because we just got to be honest with each other, man. We got to keep growing. This is how we get better. This is how we don't cry in the casino. I would have been crying in the casino if I didn't know what was going on. But, look at BNB up here. You could have shorted it on the daily chart, $1,119. You ain't crying in the casino. Just because other people are crying doesn't mean everybody's crying. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just because some people are crying in the casino does not mean everybody's crying in the casino. Keep that in mind, fam. All right, let's go back. I do want to do our first giveaway just to keep the stream pop. We're in the 30-minute mark right now. I do want to give the first giveaway. We're also going to do, this is going to be a Jesus coin giveaway. So I want you guys to put hashtag Jesus on this one. They just got listed on Just Shop Crypto. We're going to talk about them really quick. We got Moon AI as well. We're going to bring up Theory as well. I think you guys should be pulling up nonstop. You guys got a great looking chart when the rest of the market looks kind of tough right now. So the fact that you guys got a solid looking chart, this is the best time to stay active in this chat, because we're about to pull some numbers for sure. If you guys can, hashtag Jesus. I'm about to be giving away some more Jesus coin today. They just got listed on Just Shop Crypto. We just had a massive space yesterday. It was super bullish. A lot of great vibes. People just a lot of great things happening. This is what it's all about, fam. This is honestly what it's all about. All right, so hashtag Jesus. If you guys are listening over on X, make sure that you guys come over to the YouTube channel and you guys put hashtag Jesus. The only way the StreamYard tool is going to pick it up. Okay, so we're gonna wait for you guys over there. We're gonna talk about Jesus coin right now, and then while we're talking about Jesus coin, we'll come back. We'll pull that. We're gonna do a Moon AI giveaway as well. If you guys are part of the Moon AI community, or if you guys are inside that Telegram, tell them to get in here. If you guys are part of the Theory community, DM me so we could do the same thing for the Theory community and do the same thing where we're actually putting Theory in people's pockets. If you're part of the Space Penguin community, get in here. We're going to be getting everybody up in here. I see Kenny pulling up. And you know what? In these times of the markets being like this, I think doing some positive stuff like this really goes a long way. So let's go into Jesus coin right now. Market's still pulling back. Man, even look at that. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. I was looking at another chart as well while we were doing that. It's just like, wow. Even just everything's just gonna smash. Let's go. So right now, let's go to Jesus coin right now. We'll check out their chart. We'll talk about their X account, of course. Epic community right here, sitting at $3.8 million market cap, all-time high of 90 million. When retail comes in here, this is something that they're easily going to buy. I mean, everybody knows who Jesus is. It doesn't matter who you are, what religion you're a part of. I mean, we know who this is. Brand recognition as far as it goes. So we have at Jesus tokens right here. Give them a follow, because there's going to be some more cool things going on as now that we have more people in the space, and we want now that we have the merch, and we're going to be doing a lot of cool things, and we got we're going to be incentivizing the community to get active. So there's going to be a lot of the cool merch, which we're going to talk about in a bit. And there's going to be a lot more people active. All right, let's open this up. This is a cool little video. We got quite a few of them. More of them are going to be coming out. If you guys don't tell me that this is not supposed to be in crypto, I don't know what to tell you, because everything is going to be on the blockchain. And Jesus. Super bullish. We got more of them. They're going to be coming out back to back. Tons of media actually being produced around Jesus coin right now. Extremely bullish on this project. Extremely bullish on this community, because, fam, I called the political finance meta. It was easy to call. And I've been telling everybody, like, I caught a lot of heat when I said, hey, that stuff is done. After he got elected, I was like, it's done. I mean, I had KOLs DM me. They're like, hey, I'm still getting paid from this project. Like, why are you saying that political finance is done? I was like, because it's done. Isn't it done? They're like, yeah, but you're being bearish. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to stay away from them. I ain't trying to, ruffle no feathers. I'm not trying to be bearish on people's bags, but like, I do have, don't you think I have like a little bit of a obligation to kind of like keep it 100 with the chat? Right? It's like, that's why the channel is so powerful. Like, that's how we're going to keep growing. If we keep, making sure everybody's printing together, it's how we stay in the market. If people get wrecked, people start deleting stuff. They start getting out the market completely. So I want you guys to win any which way possible. And when that political finance stuff was coming in, I said, hey, if you can be smooth enough to not get lost in the sauce. Now, if you're coming towards me with like Orange Man, Bad Man, and all this stuff, I don't even waste my time on it. You don't want that money. If you talk like that, you don't want no money. You don't want that money. You want CNN. You want Fox News. You want that. You want noise. If you don't want no noise, and you want the paper, and you want the what's good, because all that hollering, hooting, and all that stuff. Come on, fam. Let's be real. All that hate, it don't do nothing. Hate don't do anything. And that political finance, I told you guys, I said, hey, that stuff is gonna hit. And you know what? We're not leaving YouTube, right? We're not leaving or like being influencer, right? Like doing this. So we're staying in crypto. Watch when the next elections come up. If you guys are subscribed to my channel, like remember this moment right now, like when the next political finance stuff pops up again, fam, if you guys can, be like, hey, Rico, remember when you said when the next elections came up that we were not going to get lost in the sauce, that we were just going to like, print together? It don't matter to me who's running. I'm not going to get lost in the sauce. I'm going to know that, hey, what's going to happen is meme coins are going to get produced around this stuff, and people have found a way to express themselves through meme coins, and people are going to make money. I'm going to make enough money where that stuff don't even matter to me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make enough money where it doesn't affect me. Do that. Maybe I'm wrong for that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for not wanting to say Orange Man, Bad Man. I don't know. Maybe you guys are going to hate me now. Maybe you guys are mad at me because I don't want to divide. But I didn't care what side everybody was on during that moment. I was like, hey, what I'm here to do is to monetize this market and monetize narratives. And the narrative was the political finance. And when it was done, it was done. This is a narrative that I don't think is going to take every 4 years for it to be hot. Once retail comes in here and this thing is roaring and people understand that crypto's here to stay, this is not a every 4 year political finance narrative, which I think the political narrative is going to be every 4 years. Like every 4 years, if you're listening to me, like remember me, okay? Like the next time it comes up and somebody tries to drag you into like, hey, did you see this on Fox or did you see this on CNN? So I don't watch that stuff, okay? I'm a crypto trader. I'm on the beach later on. I can't do nothing about that. And if I say anything about it, people call me crazy. So why even say anything about it? Right? You got cancel culture. You can't even say what you want to say because people can't even handle it. So I don't even say nothing. I'm just like, you know what? I know what I should do. I should just make enough money that while I'm on the beach, they can just be doing their own thing, fighting over there. And those narratives are going to come every 4 years. So on the next 4 years, on the next election, I want to see how many people tap in with me for real. And they're like, hey, we're the not lost in the sauce crew, and we're here to print. And I think that if you guys saw what we did during that last session where that political finance, and I told everybody before that was hot. I think that this is one that I want you guys to check out, right? DCA into it, especially, if you know that when retail comes into the space, retail is filled with Christians and people are most likely going to buy this and not sell it. I mean, you're getting in at the floor almost. This is such a low market cap. It's a great entry. Honestly, it hit $90 million market cap. That's without all of the world being in blockchain or on the blockchain. It had $90 million market cap. That's without the world being on the blockchain. Now you put the whole world on the blockchain and they got a head start of actually having a crypto church on chain. And, it's already got its 501c3 nonprofit. They're ahead of the game. This is going to be a real thing. I mean, I don't know if people realize that this is going to be a meta. And as people start to come in, I think the Buddhists will do this. I think Muslim people would do this. I think everybody's going to be doing this because we're not people holding like a lot of meetings and stuff during COVID. Like ever since COVID, like how much of stuff has been on Web3? Like how many of like church on Web3 doesn't even sound like wild anymore, right? It's like people used to watch it through TV, right? Not everybody was going to church. You know, everybody was people waking up early and watching that stuff. So the fact that they got a head start on it when retail comes in, retail's not going to know, oh, it's at $3 million market cap. Oh, it's at 2 million. They're not going to care. Retail's going to come in and buy it at any market cap, just like they bought Doge at any market cap, just like they bought Shiba Inu at any market cap. They didn't know market cap to liquidity ratios. They didn't even care. They could care less. So when retail comes in, I think this is a really, really solid play that you guys should come check out. We're going to go to Just Shop Crypto really quick, show you guys their merch. And then we'll also, do that giveaway. And then we're going to check out some more plays. And then we'll, yeah, man, we're having a solid stream with everybody. We got over 600 people live. I appreciate you guys pulling up. Make sure you guys are using all the links in the description as well. There's a lot of things coming. You guys should make sure that the bell notification is lit, especially on X. There's something massive coming this month that you guys are going to be able to, make a lot of money off of, especially in these downtimes. Just be ready for it. So we got some amazing merch right here for Jesus Tokens on Just Shop Crypto. You guys know this is where we got Zach Humphreys. We got the Crypto Breakfast Club. We got XPX merch. We got Kendu. We got Veteran Token. And we got Jesus Token now on this site as well. And this is something that everybody should be looking into getting into, because this is a great way to get some cross-pollination. And right now, you guys, come over here, buy a $15 product, whether it's a shirt. Buy one of the shirts. Let me know. I've already sent some people some Jesus token as well for buying the merch. If you guys buy one of these and send me a DM on my @Rico Moneybags X account and let me know, hey, I'm supporting the movement. I bought the Holy Rage shirt. I got that Holy Rage, which is epic. And I'm going to be rocking this shirt. And let me know so I can send you some cash, some Jesus token. You guys can do what you want with it. And, this is just proof of what we're going to be doing with Just Shop Crypto. I'm making some noise on X, Yeah, the charts are down. Yeah, the market's tough. But are we just going to stand by and let it just obliterate us? Or are we going to get the community active? Are we going to create some new revenue streams? Are we just going to look at the chart, just do the chart? Are we going to be creative? What are we going to do? And if you guys want to be a part of that movement, come over here and check out this merch right here. I'm going to post this in the chat. Tag Jesus Tokens, tag Profit Bear as well. If you guys are actually got some of this merch. And like I said, if you guys bought one of these $15 purchases, send me a DM on X. So like that, I can send you some cash and you guys can have that shirt and stuff. And, you guys can make a post. And it's like, that's what you're supposed to be doing during these downtimes of the markets, basically testing everybody nonstop and making it really difficult. So let's go ahead and, show some support over here. Let's go to their X account one more time. We're going to go to the next plays. You guys, like I said, they got the X Crypto Church spreading some good vibes. And of course, they got their own X account, the Jesus Token X account right here at Jesus Tokens. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Stay tapped in. You guys don't want to miss out on that. Great spaces. Like I said, if you guys missed this space right here, almost 300 people tuned in. That's absolutely amazing. I'm going to share this. This was a really good space. Me and Profit Bear breaking down some stuff. We had Robe Talk come up. That was super cool. We had a lot of great people come up and put out some great vibes for this merch drop. And we did that $100 worth of Jesus. And we already paid some orders for people. So really cool things. More to come around the corner. More marketing, more spaces. And definitely more media around the corner around Jesus Token. So don't miss out on that, fam. All right, let's go pull the giveaway tool right now, and then we're going to go into our next play. If you guys are part, and make sure you guys are inside this Telegram, because I'm going to check. If you win and you're not in this Telegram, you're not going to get your winning. So, I mean, it's real easy. Like, I'm going to grab. Okay, there we go. I'm going to grab this right here for us. I'm going to post that right there, just like that. Bam. Bam, son. All right, cool. So we got that right there. Join this Telegram. Say what's up. And this is where you guys are going to get a lot of wins and stay up to date with other stuff that we're going to be doing as far as giveaways with Jesus Token. All right, so let's do the giveaway tool right now. Welcome in. We got 104 entries. That's 104 people putting hashtag Jesus in the chat, which is pretty bullish. Pretty bullish, fam. Let's go ahead and hit that draw button right now. Man, feeling bullish on you guys. Even with the market like this, we got a solid community, man. Let's go. The world is yours, man. Man, I'm telling you right now, that's gonna be the mantra today. The world is yours, man. Just live, man. Just enjoy your life. Just do your thing. The world is yours. Make sure you join the Jesus Tokens community inside of that Telegram and let me know your @ handle right now live on the chat. Like that, I can make sure it's you that gets, the winnings, and go inside the Jesus Token chat and say, hey, this is the world is yours 1004. I was just on your live stream. Thank you for the Jesus tokens. All right, cool. I'll be paying attention for that when I see your no, thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you. And yeah, the world is yours, bro. I'm not surprised you won. That's how it works when you move like that. When you command stuff like that and you move like that, the world is yours. You move like that, it will bow down. It will get out of the way. Nothing wants to stand in the way that's resilient. I mean, I know, because I'm not the most talented dude. Some people might think I'm super talented, but I'm just resilient. I already stared death right in his eyes. So, unless it's like something to do with death, and I'm good to go. I already had my incident on a motorcycle, so I'm good to go. And if you can just be resilient, you don't got to be the most talented, but man, if you can be the most committed, if you can be the one that stays 10 toes down no matter what, like, okay, let me know how many things stand in the way of something that just doesn't stop. It's like you can either just look like you love defeat and you look like you just want to be constantly, defeated, or you could just move out the way, and it's probably better to just ignore it. Be like, I don't even see the world is yours. That guy's going to get it no matter what. So make sure you also join that Jesus Tokens Telegram. Make a post in there, Crypto Mind, and I'll make sure that after the live stream, we'll get you some of that Jesus coin, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right. We're going to be doing another giveaway in just a second. We're going to refresh this because it's going to be a different hashtag. So we're going to go back and refresh this, make sure all these entries are refreshed. The next giveaway right here, if you guys can, go into the Moon AI community. We're going to be talking about Moon AI, and I want you guys to put hashtag, Moon AI. Okay. Right now. And then we're also going to be doing a Clash giveaway. Okay. So make sure that you guys don't miss out for that. Make sure you guys join the Clash community. Let them know that, hey, Rico Moneybags is doing a Clash giveaway live on his live stream right now, where you guys can get some Clash. So right now it's going to be a Moon AI, hashtag Moon AI. If you guys are part of this community, if you guys want to see them get active, you're like, hey, what's going on with the TG, or, any TG that's not active, say, join the live stream. It's that simple. Like, this is how you show people what's up. So Moon AI, I'm about to light a candle. Give me a second, fam. I'm about to set the mood for us. Right now we're doing this lilac and blossoms. Ooh, set the mood right now. Get that Moon AI. Okay, we got that Thierry fam coming up next as well. We're going to get a couple of these done. Like, don't go nowhere. This is putting in the work for our bags, fam. All right. This is free marketing right here. All you got to do is pull up and chill. I mean, it don't get no better than that. And I'm telling you, like, people watch this later on. Later on, we're going to be enjoying our day, probably enjoying a beautiful cigar, just chilling or whatever. And this video and this live stream is still going to be going. And somebody else is going to be watching. They're going to see the chat. They're going to be like, man, who's this Lisa girl? She just keeps posting, about this Thierry community. What's, while we're doing a whole bunch of other stuff, this whole chat, people are going to see this later on. So this is how we stay bullish, fam. So Moon AI, fam, that's the new one that we're going to be talking about. You guys know about Moon AI on a nice little dip retracement. Like I said, if you're part of that community, go get them. And it's important to get everybody, to wake everybody up. Okay, we're at 681. We had a nice little pullback back to, like, actually lower than pre-sale prices. And this one went all the way up to 1.8. I don't see this just dying right here. Honestly, this is just the whole market testing this project, testing this community, testing every single project. It's down to 681. I mean, there's not a project out here that's not getting a little spanking done. There's some things going on right now. The market's testing everybody. And honestly, people are paper handing on some of their favorite projects. So if this is for those projects that and these communities that really want to pull up really strong right now, hashtag Moon AI is super important right now, right? Because look, we're at 681 and the market's doing this to everybody, and people are putting selling pressure on themselves. Like if we all held the line together, if everybody held the line together and they're like, yo, we're just stop selling, we wouldn't see these prices, right? Just hold the line and push it higher. Hold the line, push it a little higher. And we're going to see some charts that are looking really good. I've been checking some out. I know the Thierry chart has been looking amazing. I love seeing Thierry up in here. The fact that you guys can hold the chart like that during the downturn is massive amount of respect. Like I would be out there, strutting my stuff nonstop. Like ain't no crying in the casino over here. All right, so we got Moon AI 681. Let's get the community active. I think it's one of those days that we just gotta, kick up some dust. Kick up some dust today. So see the latest post. What's the latest post? We got this right here 10 hours ago. We took advantage of the dip, and now we will burn, over 13 million. Where's that billion? Yeah, over 13 billion Moon AI. That's crazy. Okay. So the burning is initiated, right? That's what's up. Moon AI, man. That's what's up. This is what we're supposed to be doing, man. This is how you wake up, communities and stuff and let everybody know what's up. Get a whole chat just spamming like, hey, we're active, fam. We're here. We're here, fam. We're here. Very cool having that engagement from, Pink Sale as well. It's just the whole market doing this to everybody. And a little bit self-inflicted wound. I've been watching people even like, my baby, the Gem XPX. Like I got a massive utility around the corner, but people selling on themselves. It's part of the market. It's like you can have something right around the corner. Things could be this and that, but if the market's testing everybody, the market's testing everybody. And that's what we're having right here. I don't think that this play was launched for a $1.8 million market cap. Like you could do that on Solana back to back. If that's the case, that's a lot of work that went into this, and it has a massive community. So I just think that this is a result of people having a little bit of fear in the market. And what's nice is Pablo Crow has been around for a while. So like, people who's been in the market for a while, it's real easy to just be like, yo, just let everybody do whatever they got. They want to paper hand, they're going to paper hand, fine. But eventually the chart turns it right back around. And we're just waiting for that whole market to turn right back around. Moon AI is a project that going to have more than 10 AI agents helping people out. So, and I think this is going to be something that people are going to use no matter what. The AI bubble has not happened. This is basically the next .com. Just enjoy the ride, find AI plays, and you never know which one's going to be that massive, massive AI play that has a solid community. So crazy discount prices. If you're like, oh my God, I missed it. How come I didn't get it at, 1.8? I could have got in early and saw it at 1.8 million. Well, it's cheaper than, down here, it was cheaper than pre-sale prices. Cheaper than pre-sale prices. So here we are right now, back above 681. It gets back above 1 million, and everybody who paper handed is going to be angry. Right? They're not going to be too happy. And that's right around the corner. You can't do nothing when BNB's pulling back super hard. It's like the best thing that everybody can do is not sell on each other. But it happens. The market's testing everybody. And, I hold even, XPX, every single project is going through this, but the strong will survive. And that's why you want to be around solid people in the space that have been building for a while, that know how to survive these markets, because projects like this will find a floor. Getting back above $1 million market cap should not be that hard. And when it does happen and the market's roaring again, the minute it breaks 1.8 million, everybody who dumped is going to be pretty irritated. You get a 4%, you got a tax on this that also gives reflections. Let me give you the exact numbers. I don't want to say it. I almost got to. So it's 2% on reflections. So 4% buy tax, 4% sell tax, and 2% goes to the holders. So, this is one of those like BNB plays that you buy and hold, accumulate some more, let the paper hand. And it's not like the markets are roaring and this is happening to this play. It's not like BTC is pumping like crazy. It's not like BNB is pumping like crazy, right? So keep that in mind, fam. All right. Keep that in mind that, is this place still undervalued as far as dev wise? Is it still undervalued as far as community? Is it still undervalued as far as network and connect? I think so. I think it really is. And I think if you felt like you missed it, maybe right here, if you're like, man, I missed a pre-sale, son of a gun, well, throw a BNB right here at 681. It's going to pump back up. It's just let the rest of the markets assist this thing. All right. That's just how that one's going to work. Let's go to this Moon AI giveaway. We got 99 entries. Okay. We pumping altcoin season is a state of being. Okay. Shout out to my channel members, man. Shout out to everybody. I don't be trying to bug you guys, but I do appreciate the channel memberships. They do help out YouTube because YouTube wants that money. I don't want to bug you guys about channel memberships, but it does help out with like the notifications being sent out. So I do appreciate you guys that are channel members and helping out the algorithm on this channel because it's for all of us. That's what this channel is about. It doesn't make any money. I could tell you that right now, that all that stuff goes right back into the channel, giving away thousands of dollars a week on the stream. So make sure you guys are not missing out. I mean, I don't know too many other streams. For whatever reason, YouTube doesn't want a lot of people to know about the thousands of dollars we're giving away on a weekly basis, but we do really good. We do really good. We got 401JK is green, fam. Okay, we'll get the community in here. Let's check out the green. We just getting started. We're about to do this giveaway right here. And like I've been saying, like if you guys got a play out there, you guys want to reserve a spot and come up here and talk about the play and actually be a part of these giveaways like Moon AI, like Jesus Coin, contact me so we keep the community engaged. And you'll be surprised that when some of these tokens hit people's wallets, they'll start adding to their bags. They're not going to dump the bag right away. Not everybody's a G. Maybe that's just you projecting. Maybe you're the G. Don't be so tightwad. Like honestly, come up here, do some giveaways, reserve a spot, and get some of these tokens into people's hands, and you'll see people add to those bags. All right. Hit me up on X, man, at Rico Moneybags. Hit me up. Here we go. We're gonna pull Moon AI. We're gonna give some crypto away. I'm not even done giving crypto away, fam. Like no cap. We're just. I don't care that the market's like this. Like we're gonna cook no matter what. We're gonna cook no matter what. So Moon AI, let's go. Free money right now. Pull up, fam. We got Clash next. F it. F the markets. We do what we want. Roger, man, what a great guy to win that. Let's go. What a great guy to win that, man. What a great guy. It's like the ball never lies. Remember playing sports growing up and somebody was hacking or something like that? Or, they trying to lie or something. So that was a foul. It wasn't no foul. And then they try to get the ball in it, but the ball never lies, right? It's like Roger is a great person. Roger the alien is a perfect person that you would want holding some Thierry, holding some, like I know because he's a diamond hand holder of XPX. He's won multiple times. He just keeps adding to his bag. He puts rigged. I love this community. I love this community, man. Oh, my God. This is what I'm talking about. The ball never lies, fan. So this is a Moon AI giveaway, Roger. You've been in my DMs, Roger. Send me a DM, bro. Send me your BSC wallet so I can send you some Moon AI after the stream. Super cool. So we got Jesus Coin giveaway. You're inside of there. We got Moon AI giveaway. And you know what? Because the Thierry fam is here, we're going to do a Clash giveaway as well. But I do want to bring the Thierry fam up because they're just pulling up so strong. And I love that, man. I really rock with that. I think I rock with that more than any particular looking meme or anything like that. Like, I don't really care. What I really look for is I know that when I'm catching some Z's and I'm counting some sheep, that, I got Lisa out here grinding for my Thierry bag, that I got, snags out here snagging things up, making sure ain't nobody, dropping tears on their cheeks in the casino. Speaking of tears, tears in the casino. No crying, just buying. Let's go. Let's go to your guys' X before we talk about the chart. Beautiful looking chart right here. I mean, healthy looking chart right here. I mean, a chart that I would go around and be like, I don't know. The rest of the markets are being, being wrecked, getting hit. But Thierry right here, this is how strong a mantra is. Like, can we take a second to pull back and say how strong a mantra? This is one of my favorite memes, actually. I'm gonna do this soon myself. I got one coming up on myself. I want to do this. I got a new phone coming, so we're gonna play with this as well. There's gonna be a Rico Moneybags version of this because I love this meme. I think partially because I'm an 80s baby and this picture looks like old pictures too, so I think it's really cool. It's nostalgic. And I think that your guys' mantra is a reason why you guys are holding so strong. The mantra that you guys have is like, I don't want to hear nobody crying. It's like, because man, we got some, I'm telling you, like in the crypto space, this is the easiest spot where the men cry more than the women. It's so irritating, man. I be in spaces, I just mute them. Lisa, is it, I'm sure you're not being swept off your feet by all the crybabies in this space. And it's crazy because you see the men hear a girl come into the space and you get them, they get the simping quick, but it's like, you guys got the wrong attitude though. I don't know if a girl like Lisa's gonna fall for something like that. I see, Daisy too. She pulls up. You see all the guys. They hear a girl talking. They start falling apart at the seams. But yet, the next day later, you'll see that same guy almost crying. It's like, what is going on? I don't think Lisa will go for a guy like that. I don't think like Daisy, the one that be in the space, and people melt over her voice as well. And it's like, I don't think they're going for those type of guys. They're just straight up crying in the casino. It's like one day you guys are trying to act all Chad into space, and then the next day you guys sound like you got scolded or something. Like what is up with that? Can you just be you? I want a Chad, not a crybaby. Tell me about it. Lisa might already be retired. I'm not sure. Lisa, I don't know if you want to speak on that. People, I'm not speaking for Lisa, right? I'm just saying, but maybe I don't know. I don't even like the word retired. I think it's fugazi because I'm not even tired right now. How am I going to be retired? I got to be first tired to get retired. I'm not even tired right now. I'll be relaxed. I don't like the sound of like me being retired. It's like, wait a minute. I don't know if I like the tone on it, Lisa, do we like the tone on that? I'm messing with my channel members like, what? Dog catchers like, what? We got to have some fun in this space, bro. We got to have some fun. I don't want to be retired. I don't want to. So Rico's retired. So no, I don't want to be retired. I'm not tired and I don't want to be retired. Okay, Lisa, be rich and still want that sugar daddy. Hey, man. Hey, you got to secure the bag, man. I respect people who secure the bag. I can tell when somebody's out to secure the bag. I think, that's attractive, right? I think even like myself as a man, like, yeah, a girl could be hot and this, that, and the third. And I mean, there's a lot of pretty people in the world. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, people are beautiful, right? But I like to see somebody who's actually about it, not crying in the casino, stuff like that. Like somebody who could be 10 toes down. And I think that's what a lot of people, are looking for, especially a lot of people are trying to make it into space. We got the entrepreneur, spirit. I think some people put on a costume as far as them trying to do it, but I think some people really are living that. And I think this community with this chart is really showing that. I think they're really about it. I think you guys got a really good mantra. I think the mantra is why you guys are holding how you guys are holding right now, because it's like, don't tell me you bought a bag of not crying in the casino and you're going to end up crying anyways. It's like, what? Like what? So you got into the play that says no crying and you in here crying? Like, make it make sense. Like, get a bag, hold it, and work for your bag. That's it. Get a bag, hold it, work for your bag, and that's it. Like, you guys got the perfect narrative. You guys got the perfect mantra. You guys got a Trump post and everything, we milk that. That's like Elon posts. We didn't have those Trump posts that worked for us like last time. Those Trump posts are probably more powerful than the Elon posts. No, I appreciate you guys as well, man. Appreciate you guys pulling up. I think you guys got a lot of potential. Keep holding this chart, keep letting everybody know and let them know, like, hey, like, don't tell me you got a bag of not crying in the casino. You're literally, is that a tier? Is that a tier? Better not be. Get a bag and hold it. Get what you can and hold it. And Thierry, when the market turns right back around and this thing breaks above 500K, you guys can, let everybody know this is why you don't cry in the casino. This is why you let the markets do what the markets do. Why you just, DCA, create a nice solid floor, because if you build it, they will come. You keep building a good floor right here. Don't worry about the volume. Keep building a solid floor. Build a great looking chart and forget about the volume. So that like that when Solana comes back turning up and it's hot, that we go towards that 500K and we break that, and now people are gonna be crying because they didn't get in, right? So shout out to the Thierry fam. I think this play is underrated right here. I like the narrative, and I actually like the people that are around it. And I think finding a play at 170K market cap, it doesn't get any better than that. Solana's on a discount, so is this. Come check them out. And I don't want to see you crying about it later on. Neither do they, all right? So let's go to the next play. We're going to talk about Clash right here, and we're actually going to do a Clash giveaway. So make sure that you guys also join this Telegram, or actually their Discord, and let them know, hey, Rico, thank you for the Clash. I'm going to check to make sure that you guys are in there. This is how we're going to make sure that the winners are actually getting paid. But you also send me a DM on Telegram, and also send me a DM on X. But here we go with this Clash. I wasn't being bearish on it. I just knew the markets were shaky, fam. Like when it was over here and this was the sharp line, all these tops that we covered. Yeah, we broke out of it, and it was a break of character, and it did go right back up to this exact line that we had, and then started to pull back down. But whether it was going to come down to 25 million again or this section, it's like I knew it was, like, not because something was wrong with Clash, not because George stopped doing what George is doing, just because of the markets. And I know that the markets are very emotional. Like it's emotional. Okay, it's like I'm telling you, it's super emotional. And when you see BTC falling apart, and you see people crying in the casino, and it's in the crying, it doesn't matter what you do. It's like eventually it's going to pull back until it finds that same level of support again, and you just can't even fight it. Remember when it was 300K market cap? I sure do. Unbelievable. Shout out to Clash, and we got a new phone. What? I mean, we got a brand new paid through Solana. It's part of the market, man. It's part of the market. It's what we're supposed to be doing. And we got something cool coming as well, because I think creator coins are the next level. And this is why this one's doing so good. It's a creator coin. I think creator coins are going to do fantastic. I think George is not going to stop. I think that as long as you can DCA into this play at 25 million, I think you're good. I think you're going to be doing extremely, extremely good. Even though you didn't get in with me at 300K, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's whatever. Okay. Big deal. There's going to be more. There's going to be more creator coins that come out, and they're going to be at those same market caps. And that's what creator coins are going to be able to do. And I'm not saying this. I was up last night as I was using new utility that's going to be coming out for XPX in the coming. It's going to be coming out soon. Okay. We're just waiting for the market to recover. I was just watching that last night. That's what I was watching. I was watching live streams last night. I almost hit up Saphir late last night, but it was pretty late. I couldn't sleep, and I was like, I'm not going to bother anybody. I don't like to bother people and stuff. But I was like, damn, I'm just watching live streams on Pump Fund now, because I'm just collecting so much data, because I know this is a movement. I know this is huge it's basically channels being tokenized. Like my YouTube channel is monetized, but it's not tokenized. Right. And George's channel is monetized on YouTube, but his channel is now monetized or tokenized on Pump Fund. You come over here, and this is a movement happening right here, and we can't ignore this stuff. I mean, it would be like ignoring when TikTok came out. You could have been one of the top creators on there. It would have been like ignoring when Instagram came out, which I did. I mean, all of these, I just really did. This one is too right into my thing that there's no way that I can ignore this one. Like, it's like, this is right up my alley, actually. Like I'm not a TikToker. I'm not an Instagram person. I don't need all that stuff. But this is right up my alley, actually. And this is what's going to happen. Here we go right here. This is what's been going on. He's been just streaming on here. Every day he's streaming on here. And he started, his first buy was how much? So about like 2 Solana. At 7K market cap, bought 3K. Smart man, buying it all the way up, buying it at $5 million market cap. These creator coins are going to send really easy. They got these creator coins. It's easy to use this stuff, right? he would have made more, but since his shot up so fast, he got out of that zone where it makes a lot of money for creators. But 57K into any project, you know, as far as like putting into any, when most projects don't have 57K to put into it, that's huge. That's huge, fam. That's why these things can pump, because he's buying it up along the way. He's still buying it up. And this is a meta. This is a narrative. This is going to be huge for the future. So we're going to be doing a Clash giveaway right now. So we're going to go back, and I want you guys to put hashtag Clash. We're just giving, the markets suck right now, and we're giving money away. So, I mean, max engage with this if you guys can. The markets are trash right now, and we're giving the money away. Here goes Clash. We gave away Jesus token. We're giving away Moon AI. We're about to give away Clash. Like, are you guys in some kind of space getting rugged right now for free, or what's going on? Like, get in here and max engage, because we got something pretty massive coming around the corner as well. And you guys are not going to want to miss out for this, because I know that this is a movement. Okay. And the bigger we grow this channel, the more you guys are going to even thank me later on, because I'm almost sure that we're going to knock something extremely out the freaking park. And, you know, these things right here are extremely powerful. I'm sure you guys are understanding what's going on. And we start looking at this. This is what I was looking at last night. This is what I was looking at. It doesn't. And actually, I want to go back to the home, because I saw that Chungus. And I remember this one from the last bull run. I'm just being a little degen right now live. Okay, 1 second. Because Chungus is usually a good little meme, right? I'm not saying buy this. I don't know anything about it, but I just saw it out the corner of my eye. I was like, wait a minute. But Dev sold a whole bunch. But yeah, Chungus is this meme does good. I remember I even did like a video on one like last bull run. So that brings back last bull run vibes. I dropped 401k in here at $3 million market cap. You sure did. And we're going to talk about that one as well. Don't fade the chat. Like I said, keep pulling, get the community in here. Definitely, like I said, some people should be reserving some spots. It would be really wise to do so, but you guys don't have to. Doing crypto giveaways goes a long way. And but let's talk about some of these live streams. So let's go right here. I mean, and then we'll go into Clash in a second, where we got to talk about this. So here goes this guy. You guys know this is really him. It might be. Let's mute this. Let's go to his creator rewards. I don't think these will have it, because this was before all that stuff happened. But to say that he didn't make a bag would be insane. This live streaming on Pump Fun is the wave. It is a wave. So here goes Habibi. Habibi. I like my Habibi song. That's my jam. So you got Habibi over here. This was launched 10 days ago. You know, hit an all-time high of 530. You know, nothing. These guys are just walking. Habibi doing his thing. $4,500 in a few days. You know, $4,500 of Habibi walking for 10 days. I mean, come on now. This is people with no crypto experience. I'm telling you guys right now, have some Solana ready. Something massive is going to happen. You guys are going to want to have some racks set aside. I don't think hundreds is enough. I would have, honestly, some racks on racks on racks, because some things are about to shake like crazy. And you attach crypto experience. That's why George's Clash did so good. George's Clash is not just a run-in-the-mill live stream. George's Clash is crypto experience with new technology. That's what's going on. That's crypto connections, crypto connections, crypto experience. Here goes. And if you put any of this money back, they're just not putting the money back into the plays. They just don't know how to do this stuff. You know, they're just running it, whatever. All right, I'm just buying it up. Like, I guess they are buying it, but $92. It went up a little bit, but they don't know how to vibe with the community. They don't know the crypto vibe. They don't know. They got no crypto vibe exposure. And there's a bridge right here, and I think George is the first one with Clash. That's why we're super bullish on Clash, and I don't think nobody should be hating on it. That is one of the first ones kind of putting that bridge right here, right? And it's kind of making something happen where essentially, you know, these creator coins are going to be pretty massive, bro. All right, let's go to another one right here. We're still talking about Clash, but I'm showing you guys these examples of what's actually happening right here. This guy right here, nice little bag he made off of this one for sure. He's just streaming, hit an all-time high of 11 million. This guy's just a guy, you know. This is 2 months old, 2 months, 170K. This is no crypto guy. Imagine this is the thing. Like that 170K gets put into a play by a creator. Forget $10 million market cap. Why not go to $100 million market cap? Why not freaking print for real? They just don't know how to do it. They just don't know how to they don't know how to get listed on exchanges. George got listed on exchanges. Why? Because he has massive, these guys don't got connections to get listed on exchanges. They don't know how to do that. They also don't have no crypto social media like presence. Like, no presence. I guess we use the word clout, so everybody knows what I'm talking about, but they just don't have it. And you got, you get the right creators on here doing the right thing and putting that money into the play, it can get silly. This was another one right here, just cruising at 1.5 million right now. Doing pretty good. Feed the people, which I think every creator coin should do. They should do something like this, like giving back to the community, doing a live stream, IRL stream, something like this. With those creator rewards, especially the amount that comes through, should definitely be done, right? So this is 174K. This is this new thing going on, and Clash is an example of when you put crypto knowledge together with this stuff that's going on right now that's brand new. These guys don't know. They don't know. See what this guy's doing. We're vibing right now, okay, fam? I know we're been live for over an hour. Vibe with me for a little bit, okay? It's been live for 1 month. Hit an all-time high with 346. Why did it get stale? He saw 7,400. He didn't know how to put it back. That's nothing. And these are not even like crypto people. With the right recipe, his deck screener is not gonna be updated. If we go over here and grab his contract address, let's go to deck screener. Are they doing the whole recipe? Do they know the recipe? Let me see. Yeah, FTP, feed the people. Like, I think everybody should do something like that. There's going to be some cool things coming on the stream. Like I said, you guys should definitely have some racks and racks. Okay, he's got this updated. He's got that updated. Let's go to the X. Let's see the engagement. I'm telling they don't the recipe all in itself. Okay, it's got 3,600 followers. Is it real though? Nope. 15. Nope, not real. So that's another thing. Nope, not real. Because they have to do that because they don't have the real. But imagine if you already had that. Whoo, that thing could send really hard. Past the millions and millions, especially right now, there's nothing pumping hard. So the one thing that sticks out with a big green candle that's probably going to send really hard, most people are going to flock to it. So I would keep an eye on Clash, and I would also look for creator coins that look like they're not leaving the space, that look like they're, there's some other ones out here. I think that Feed the People project is probably going to be here to stay. Look at this kid. This was another one right here. He just got this on repeat now. People don't even realize it. I think they're starting to realize it because it's going lower now. But still holding a good market cap for, basically being done. And, he hit so hard that he brought tears to his eye in 2 months. Zero crypto kindness coin. And who was he kind to? To himself with close to $250,000. Like super kind. Kindness coin. This is a movement right here. But if you get something that instead of going to only $10 million market cap, you can have a George play happen. You can have a Clash play happen because you start getting some of these things listed and with the right exposure. This is where retail's at. Like, honestly, if you watch these streams, is this not retail, fam? Like, honestly, are these not the random people that we want buying crypto? Some random guy riding a motorcycle? Do we not want him buying our crypto coin? This guy's traveling the whole world on his bike. $7,700. Got new bike equipment. Are these not the retail investors that we want? Where's retail at? It looks like retail's over here. This looks like retail to me. People riding motorcycles, random people playing games. This looks like what retail would look like. People that you would never think that are in crypto are talking about crypto in here. What the heck is this guy doing? Meowfi? There you guys go. A cat. Is this not retail? That looks like retail to me. Say, hey, try to get in on that meme coin action. Just free cats. Cats are making more money than most people. Well, how much? 6 days ago, how much money these cats make? $5. Okay. And that's, no engagement, but FTB legit project, base in Los Angeles. I do believe do good. Yeah, same here. I'm the same way, Lisa. Like karma's a real thing. Like you should do good with us with some stuff. Like why not? Why do you think I behave? I already have my fun. I'm in my other part in my life. I know what's good part. The humble Rico. I was a 20-year-old Rico already. I'm in my 30s now. I'm doing it all the right way. Keep my aura good. Keep my peace good, my vibe good, my goals being checked off. Hitting that prime time, baby. That's what it's all about. And something is coming to this. You guys be ready for it. Obviously, a lot of good things are going to come from it as well. So just stay tapped in. I'm super bullish on Clash, and I'm super bullish, honestly, on future creator coins that are most likely going to be here to stick around and probably can leverage, a lot of this space to send it, because I think there's more space for other creator coins cruising at $25 million market cap. I think there's a market for that. If you look at that Pump Fund website, or you download the Pump Fund app on your phone, and look how easy it is for retail to engage with Pump Fund. It is ridiculous how easy it is. It's like BNB should have this. Why don't we have a freaking app like that where people can engage with BNB plays that easy? Like, go to your phone. You don't have to buy anything, right? It's not financial advice. Go to your phone. This is information. We need this stuff, okay? Go to your phone after this live stream, download the Pump Fund app, and look at how easy it is for people to buy Solana with their credit card and put it on their phone. And literally, like, please do that and tell me that that's not how you get retail. If BNB had that access, like if one of our wallets, like one of our BNB wallets, were as interactive as that freaking Pump Fund app, it would be a game changer for all BNB plays. But Solana is leading the way. And I was watching those streams late last night. That's what I was doing. And I think Clash is a play that we're going to keep seeing grow. Don't fade this thing. I think that when the markets turn around and George with his connections is really going to take this play really far. I would not fade this. I would look to get in, put $1,000 if you can, put 5,000, 10,000, whatever's in your budget that you can put, and wait till it at least breaks a couple $100 million. You're going to do really good. That's why Sol doesn't dip much. Absolutely. That's exactly why it doesn't, because it has this nonstop contact with retail right now. It's a pain in the butt to get BNB. It's so irritating. Like, so Pump Fund, they outdid it with the app. Pump Fund is a giant. Clash Royale, super bullish. Let's pull this one. Let's do the giveaway. You guys are tapped in with me, 100 people. I'm milking it for you guys just so you guys can get as many entries, probably get somebody else in another room in the house to engage. I'm milking it for you guys. We're milking these streams for your guys' plays, man. We're good to go. I mean, we can go to the beach tomorrow if we want. Actually, we're going to be in the beach on the 20th, so I'll see you guys on the beach on the 20th, actually. But whoa, the world is yours. Let's go. The Crypto Society, that XPX. Let's go. Crypto Society, fam. Send me a DM, Crypto Society. Say what's up to me. Like that, we can get you that Clash. I mean, this is a great holder for Clash as well. Super cool. And so 3 giveaways so far, man. Super bullish stream. People pulling up. Hour and 30 minutes live, man. We're putting in that work, fam. Putting in that work. So let's go. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's how we make it. That's how we make it. Nice work, Commander. Nice work. Send me a DM, broski. All right, since we got the XPX fan pulling up, and the XPX represent, and they just won some Clash, let me bring up XPX right here. Shout out to the XPX community. Like I said, I mean, we move with the crypto market, fam. This little last downtrend, this was a crypto movement from, the last downtrend in February. We move with the market, and, it sucks sometimes, but I understand that people get obliterated in the space, and XPX is the only thing holding strong, so they keep selling. It's like, if we just hold and let the markets go back up, they will go back up. The next utility that gets released for XPX, I promise you guys, will sweep the space. Like, a lot of people are going to use this. I have been testing it out nonstop. We got MasterCards are live. Visa cards are live. Non-KYC bill payments are live. Non-KYC gift cards are live. The next round of staking is live. Lending is live. Utility. And that's why our chart has been really, really just staying healthy no matter what the market conditions are. But yeah, we got a pullback, fam. We're still going to pull up. We're still going to work. We're still going to test utility. We're still going to go to a venue on the 20th. We're still going to get the word out there. We're still going to make collaborations with Jesus Token and many other projects on Just Shop Crypto. This project is here to stay. Rico Moneybags is here to stay, and so is XPX and Smart DeFi. This project is built for off-ramp solutions. We're going to do this no matter what. Off-ramp solutions are here to stay, fam. And I'm going to show you guys the next round of utility. When the market turns around, we start to make a solid floor. It's pointless if people are going to keep selling on each other because, the markets are testing everybody. BTC keeps pulling back. It pulls back. Okay, everybody else. All right, well, that's fine. But you'll never be able to buy the same amount of XPX for that price again because over 17% is burned. And I'm not going anywhere in the crypto space. I'm here to stay, fam. This next utility, watch, mark my words, how many people are going to be saying that they're using it. See you later, Lisa. Have a great day. Have a great day. This next utility is massive. When the charts turn back around, the overall market turns back around, not just XPX turning back around, because this is an overall market thing. This is not just an XPX thing. This is the whole market is being shaken about. We start to turn this thing back around. We get up to that 1.5 million again, getting closer to that 5K giveaway, getting closer to our all-time high. This next utility will be perfect to release around there and really show you guys what it's all about. It is very powerful for the space, and honestly, the space honestly needs it. So we're gonna talk about our X account, talk about what we got going on. We got this venue coming up. We just got Jesus Coin listed, of course. That was super bullish. We have this 5K giveaway. I'm gonna share this right here. Let me 1 second, fam. Un segundo, por favor. I'll grab this link really quick. Share this over here. Put that right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada beam. Okay. I tried to share, but it didn't let me put that in the chat. Okay. All good. Let's go to what we got going on right now with Jesus Coin. With Jesus Coin just listed. That's why I said that. But with XPX right now, we got this venue coming up on the 20th. We're literally days away from this, which is really exciting, to be honest with you guys. We've been getting prepared for this for a while. There's already merch over there in San Diego, so we can hand that out. I got some sandals to send Saphir some pics of my feet in the XPX sandals because, yes, we got some merch to give away for this venue as well. We're going to be hanging out with some other projects and hanging out at a really cool venue in San Diego. If you guys are in the San Diego area, you guys want to hang out, say what's up to Rico Moneybags. Kind of hang out afterwards too, because I'm not just gonna go over there just not to do nothing. Like, come on now, like we're going over there to go over there, right? We don't Diego just to go to San Diego, Saphir. Where's AD? Man, I'm about to call him. Here we go, right here. This is the venue we're gonna be cool. I think there's massive opportunity here to make something probably happening on a regular basis and something that we can have more crypto projects coming up. Maybe you're a crypto project that would like to join me at the next one, and we can just secure this thing and make this venue kind of a regular thing as far as getting some more eyes. Again, I'm always trying to find ways to get creative and find not just the same people in spaces saying, hey, grab your liquidity, come over here. Like, we have to get people outside of, the same old spaces to pull up, because honestly, sometimes I pull up to some spaces and I could pitch the project's pitch better than they can. Because it's the same people. And I'm nothing like, I love it. I love the people. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, we have to do some of this other stuff. It can't just be that. If it's just that, I feel like something bothers me about that. Right. So we can't just do that. I love my spaces. You guys see me in spaces all the time. I love hearing all the projects. Don't get it twisted. I really do. But yeah, I also want to make sure that we're also doing other stuff, that we're also being seen in the real world. And we actually have a lot of things to offer when we pull up to the real world. And people are like, well, what is X Pays X all about? And it's like, okay, well, we got MasterCards, we got, Visa cards, we got non-KYC bill payments, we got non-KYC gift cards. Like, we got real utility to offer here. We have staking, we have lending, and we have this not just for individuals, but for also businesses. So imagine if you're making connections with the right businesses that want to accept crypto, or maybe a charity or a 501c3 nonprofit organization that wants to accept donations via cryptocurrency and be able to have the receipts for that. This is the play that's actually able to do this. X Pays X is the project that allows individuals and businesses to navigate the crypto space and be free to spend their finances and have the paperwork for all their documentation for their business, right? Because especially like nonprofits, they're going to be tax write-offs. They need all those receipts. Well, X Pays X provides all of that, not just for businesses, but also individuals, letting you guys off-ramp over 70 cryptocurrencies on multiple blockchains. This is a power hitting project right here. The next widget that gets added to this, the next version of what we got going on right here is going to be absolutely bullish. People will not be able to resist what we have coming up. If people were like, okay, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I'll keep being on the sideline. Okay, that's fine. The next utility, they will use it. And I'll show you guys the numbers. I know the numbers are going to shoot up the minute we release this. And I'm not bluffing. I've never bluffed when I talked about the virtual cards. I never bluffed when I talked about the gold cards. I've never bluffed when I said, that we're going to be helping out multiple countries with bills, not just like, your cable bill, your electric bill, your cell phone bill. I mean, multiple bills, even some extra stuff that you guys can do, especially in the United States, over 40,000 companies willing to accept cryptocurrency. When we came out with the gift cards and I said there's more to come around the corner, even with all that we've already released. And I think the next one is the biggest one yet. You guys do not want to miss out. Those who have to fade the project because they want to fade the project or they're fading Smart DeFi altogether, hey, we can't twist nobody's arm and make them stay. That's just the market. The markets are going to do what the markets are going to do. But whether or not this project is not done delivering what we said we're going to deliver to the space, that's not the case. We're here to deliver these things. We are the off-ramp solution provider for your off-ramp needs, whether you're an individual or a business. If you guys want to be a part of that business right now, a part of that Amazon shipping books moment, X Pays X is at a discount at 731K market cap with a utility that's massive. I don't think another project can release this. I might release it at any market cap just to say, hey, tell me that we don't got it like that, because we're able to release massive utility whenever we want. And that tells you that the dev is super dedicated to understanding that all roads lead to payments. You're a meme coin millionaire. You're going to buy your stuff with your meme coin money that you made, your Solana, your ETH, your BNB. When the market corrects and we finally have that bear market, because it will happen eventually, you guys will see the value of this project right here. You guys will remember why I was talking about that all roads lead to payment. When you see everybody getting the heck out the metaverse, when you see the NFTs hitting the market, when you see the meme coins going down and everybody still has to put gas on their car, green market, red market, bull market, bear market, don't you got to pay bills? Don't you got to pay your mortgage? It does not matter the market conditions. You will have to do payments. So this is a pillar in the crypto space built by one of your own to make sure that you guys have the tools that you need, whether you're just a meme coin millionaire or you're somebody that's actually understanding that building a business in Web3 is probably one of the best things you can do. And XPX is much more than just a token. It is a company. Okay, so make sure that you guys come check this out. And everybody laughed at Amazon when it was only shipping books. There's a lot of moments in these times where people just faded stuff because, the rest of the market had a bubble or everything else went down. And if you would have held your Amazon during the bubble and when this popped and that popped and the next, well, guess what? You'd be filthy rich right now. This is our .com moment right now. Do not fade it. All roads do lead to payments. All businesses will use this not only to accept cryptocurrency, but if you're a business that wants to do payroll, let me know so we can upgrade your business account. And businesses will also do payroll in crypto. Don't believe me? That's fine. Time will tell. And as you see, and as you continue to wish retail will come in here and you wish for crypto adoption, all of these little mechanisms will be things that are operating in everybody's life without them even realizing. And we want to make sure that we are that staple, that name that companies are going to be wanting to use and franchises will use to handle all of their payroll, right? How do we do that? We build our resume now. That's what XPX has been doing. People are so worried about the chart going up or the chart going down. Oh my God, this, oh my God, that. You guys are missing it. You guys are missing the mark. Honestly, this is much more than a chart go up, chart go down project. This is not that, fam. When the switch happens, and it's the thing that you're wishing on, you want the crypto market to be adopted, right? How do you think if the crypto market gets adopted, how do you think Chick-fil-A is going to pay their employees? Let's say crypto's adopted, right? Your wish comes true. Everybody adopted crypto. Who is the company, who is the project handling the payroll feature for all the employees? You think Chick-fil-A wants to come up with their own program? No. Do you think that they want to license this from somebody else who already has a reputation that's been doing it for a while? Yes. Why? Because that's what they do today. You think that McDonald's and Walmart and all these companies came up with their own? No, it's a company handling this for them in the back end. So while everybody's worried about chart go up, chart go down, this project, this company right here is exactly when our wishes come true as far as retail adoption and crypto adoption happens. Whether Rico Moneybags does this or XPayX does this or not, there will be a massive company handling payroll features for companies that are paying portion of their salaries to their employees in crypto. They're not going to want to figure all that out. They're going to want a plug and play thing. And they're also going to want one that has a track record. So while everybody's worried about, the meme coin this, meme coin that, which is fine. I love my meme coins. We love them. You don't treat a play like this the same way. This is an early multi-cycle play that is waiting for when what we all want comes true. That everybody has crypto. That people even get a portion of their check in crypto. Well, we're building the company. We already built it. We're building the reputation. Well, we already done. We got over 17 months, over 6 figures in paid orders. That's before crypto adoption. That's before the market dumped. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you guys are impressed with over 6 figures in paid orders, wait till you see the bear market happen and everybody leaves the metaverse and everybody sells every single NFT. You want to see how many figures we're going to do when people start off-ramping because they still got to put gas in their car? You think the chart goes down, you don't got to put gas in your car no more? You don't got to pay your light bill no more? You got to stop paying your light bill because the markets went down? I don't know what reality that is, but come over here to xpxpay.com. If you're somebody who wants to use crypto, if you want to show people how using crypto is a real thing, come over here, click USA. Come down, say, hey, mom, what's your biller's name, mom? You live in the States. Let me, what's your biller's name, mom? Pay your mom's electric bill. Come over here. Check it out. You got so many electric companies on here, over 40,000 companies. And when that happens and everybody, the market does correct and people are selling their alts and people are, they need the money because, bear markets last quite a bit. You'll be impressed by those people who bought the XPX token and all that revenue that we're making goes into this project anyways. You will see why it was important to get in early. So that is XPX definitely marks the spot. You guys don't want to miss out on a project that is not promising this. This is not a, hey guys, I'm going to let you guys know this. We're going to do this later on, fam. You guys can come over here right now. You guys can pay your bills with crypto right now. You guys can order a MasterCard with a 100K limit right now. You guys can buy some gift cards for the family for the holidays right now. You guys can buy me a cruise and not have to wait for Christmas and say, Rico, you've been a fantastic man to the stream, man. You just been helping me print nonstop. You've been absolutely amazing. Let me get you a gift card. Let me put you on a celebrity cruise. Let me do you right, man. Let me hook you up because you just been printing for the market. And then I'm out of here. I'm on a celebrity cruise doing IRL streams on a cruise for you guys. So XPX gives you the freedom of that money that you wish to make. And you're going to make, right? If you believe you're going to make it, it gives you the tools to be able to move like that. So come over here to xpxpay.com. We've been live for 17 months. It's going to be exactly 17 months in about 5 days, which is super bullish. Right around there, we'll be in California and San Diego for that venue, telling everybody everything that we've done, gold Visa cards and much, much, much more to come. And all the things that you guys can use today, not roadmap stuff, real life stuff right now. No smoke and mirrors. Come use this stuff, enjoy your crypto, and spend it in the real world. All right, fam. I think let's share this really quick. I'm going to share this contract address. You guys can come over here and get a bag. We have a 5K giveaway right now with $25 entry. You get in for that 5K giveaway. I posted it right there. After you buy it, you guys can stake it because we allow you to stake your XPX tokens and make passive income. If you want to take out a loan against your XPX tokens, you're like, man, I don't want to sell it. You could take a 30-day interest-free loan and then off-ramp it onto a MasterCard, take your girl out to dinner, not have to sell your XPX tokens at the end of the 30 months or the end of the 30 days, pay your loan back and get your XPX tokens. And like that, you're good to go. You got to take your girl out. You didn't have to sell your XPX tokens. You got to pick the loan back, 30-day interest-free loan. Those are real tools that retail is going to use. Watch. You guys will see. XPX marks the spot, fam. So X pays X. Come over here, check it out, get that money. Some use. Yeah, use it in the real world. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's check the market once again. Let's check BTC. Going lower. We're not surprised. It just keeps going lower and lower and lower. 94K. I'm scared to look at the monthly chart. Let's look at the monthly chart. No sell signal on the monthly chart, but that wick is a lot longer than it was the last few days. And that body of the candle is through the T line. And I don't want to see a sell signal on the monthly chart. I wish I would have had this indicator back here. This indicator told me to buy BTC at 22,000, told me never to sell. So I wish I would have had it back then, even when the bear market happened, because I went through this bear market. And if I would have had this down here, I would have had an easy bear market, because I would have just placed a short right here and shorted from, about 46K down to 15K. Man, that would have been a way easier bear market, except I was being, I was going, but this is why we got XPX, because during the bear market as well, I realized that, the main utility is payments. When you live here in Vegas and you're going through a bear market, Vegas don't go through a bear market. Vegas still has Lambos and Ferraris. There's nobody in the metaverse in Vegas. This is the metaverse. People are just living here. Got it. Okay, we're doing payments. But right here, well, no sell signal yet. Pretty, substantial red candle on the monthly chart. We'll see if BTC holds on to this and turns it right back around. But BTC definitely still has some work to do. Seems like it's still on the sell signal. And I mean, we got 94K BTC, fam. We did some giveaways and we are still working on a downtrend. Most likely we'll see this, this floor down here, this 92K. I think there's still a little bit more pain in the market, and then most likely things will turn around. Just be careful, tread lightly, chill, go do something else, accumulate some of your favorite blue chips and just wait for the markets to do what they got to do. But I wouldn't trade it too much right now. It's too choppy. Unless you're shorting it, it's probably the best thing you could do, because it seems like shorts are probably the best right now. Until we get a higher time frame to print a buy signal, I would just stay out of the water. I would wait for the 200 moving average to get crossed and a buy signal before I came back. Just let it do what it has to do. There's nothing we can do about it. We're spectators at this point. So once it gets a little bit better and things get a little bit more bullish, we'll let you guys know. But right now, BTC is just like, it doesn't matter what time frame you look at. It's just trading underneath this moving average. This 200, the 100, the 50, the 20. It's just down, right? So still some shaking out to go. It's definitely not over. And we'll see if that BTC definitely prints a monthly sell signal. We're going to have to talk about that. All right. But right now, the markets are still doing what the market's got to do. This is a correction in the market. And if we can get back above these higher moving averages on the higher time frames, things will definitely come back. As far as the overall crypto market cap, this is another thing as well we're going to want to see to kind of get some kind of traction, because 3.23 now. It's dropped just since we started the stream. It just keeps going down. The money's getting out, and it's not all the way out. If I saw it go underneath 3 trillion, it would really suck, honestly, because that's kind of when the whole market kind of got really hot and we started to have a lot of fun. When we got over 3 trillion, we got really spoiled getting over 4 trillion, and it was just super exciting. We got used to those numbers, but if we got underneath 3 trillion, that would be not the greatest. But we'll see, man. We'll keep an eye on the market. We'll keep it 100 with you guys on the channel, let you guys know what's going on. You guys keep sharing this stuff, man. Like, it makes it real easy to do these giveaways. The more people that pull up, you guys give me a follow. Like I said, make sure this bell notification is lit. You guys are not going to want to miss out. Massive things going on. Not too far away, actually, possibly this month. And it's probably something that a lot of you guys are going to want and need, especially after these market conditions, how they just been tearing everybody up. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys come over here, give me a follow at Rico Moneybags. Also give Jesus Coin a follow, Moon AI, Kulo as well. Oh, we didn't even talk about Kulo and Wojak. And you know what? Since we're here, we're just going to do that. We're not going to even just, because I didn't. Sometimes that happens, man. I get into that moment and I be flying, bro. Coffee's no joke. All right, Kulo holding good at 100K market cap. This is another play that we talked about. And we got 401K. We're going to bring you up too, bro. You know what? We'll bring you up as well. Don't go nowhere. We're not going to wrap it up. We'll run it to the 2-hour mark. Let's check out these last plays. You guys are stuck with me for a little bit longer. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Let's cover these as well. We got Kulo right here sitting at 100K market cap. We call this one right here. Nice little pump, but market's just been tearing everybody up. And if you go look at Sui, same thing with Sui. He's just been pulling back, but these guys are still going. They're not giving up on this thing. I mean, I know a lot of these guys. I'm pretty tapped in with them. They just had a space yesterday, and they're going to keep pushing on this. The minute Sui turns around, Kulo will turn around as well with this thing. So they're going to keep pushing this thing nonstop. You got some solid people behind this one, and it's just a matter of time of this whole he looked exhausted. He looked exhausted. Oh my God. All right. Woo. All right, if you were feeling bad, I don't know how that's not going to make you smile. I guess he's old, man. He's look, woo, woo. He's like, woo. That'll last him another 20 years, man. There you go, man. Hey, he's still human. Well, that's what a meme coin is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you laugh. And if you're not going to laugh at a play called Kulo, I don't know what you're going to laugh at. Here goes Kulo right here. Definitely check this one out. Solid little play right here. Solid little potential on this one. This one's on the Sui chain for sure. Let's go to Wojak. We've seen Wojak pumping as well earlier. This name is synonymous with the space. It's been pumping hard. Great looking chart. I seen this one earlier. It's like you never want to ignore a Wojak. And this is an example of breaking 5 million, breaking 10 million. And I can't wait to do that myself. And that's going to be the goal right there, because here goes 10 million. And we don't end this market. This bull run's not over till we do this ourselves. Here goes that 5 million, 10 million. Don't tell me that we haven't seen this recipe a bunch of times. Don't tell me that we haven't seen a play on Solana do this same dance. 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, $5 million market cap. Break above 5 million, pull back, break above 5 million, hit the 10 million, pull back, finally break the 10 million, and it goes higher. Are we surprised, Sharon? Saphir, are we surprised? Zach Attack, are we surprised that, doesn't matter what you call it, Wojak, Bojack, Kojak, Mojack, Nojack. If you break these market caps, it goes hijack, okay? It goes a lot higher. So here goes a Wojak play that I think it shows our favorite little pattern that we see on these plays, and we don't ignore these things. We don't care if it's a Wojak, Bojack, Lojack, Kojak, whatever it is called. We look at the pattern. We're pattern-driven people over here. And here goes 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. It's like, damn, I broke 5 million. You could get in right there. And you don't want to ignore a Wojak. I've seen many Wojaks run up really, really high. And Wojaks have a lot of potential. So this might be the next Wojak that's the only green candle showing. And it goes to show you, just because, yeah, the market's testing a lot of people. These newer plays that if you're the only green candle when the rest of the market's red, people will cycle into that thing. People will move into that and say, well, this is the runner for right now, and make it go a lot higher. And I think this channel deserves to do a 5 million, 10 million itself. So just get ready for that, fam. Get ready for that. Wojak is a perfect example of that recipe. What happens with it when it works, and what happens when everybody holds and lets it pump that high. That's all they got to do. Hold and let it pump that high, and it will go that high. Let's go to 401k. I don't want to forget about you guys. Like I said, we're not leaving nobody behind. What is it, JK? Yeah, right here. Woo, 23 million. You told me about it at 3 million. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa. Woo. Man. What? Man, and what did they do? We already had it drawn up, 401k. And I love when I find a play and I dare them to do this. I love when I find a community that actually does it. Like, all they got to do is hold and not sell on each other. And we talked about this play. And yes, this gentleman said, hey, Rico, I'm a channel member. I want you to get this play at $3 million market cap. He told the whole chat. We fumbled that one too. Son of a. Jeez, Louise. But it's not done, right? I don't think it's done. Dog catcher, I don't think this is done, is it? This is looking like the only green candle pumping hard. And you guys are, I don't know if you guys are, yeah, send me a DM, bro. Send me a DM. At Rico Moneybags. This is wild, right? This is looking, man, this is looking good. And honestly, you guys are right where the next breakout happens. This is what happened to George. I'm gonna dare you guys again because you guys look like you guys like that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna dare you guys again because I don't know. Maybe you guys are that bullish. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, these little patterns, they exist. I don't care what nobody says in the space. They can be here 1,000 years for all I give a crap. I've been in here too. And these little damn patterns of these psychological barrier meme coins, they're real. They're real. And this is the next one. 2CEX listed for free. I bet. Should I bet? They like the volume. They like that exposure. Once you break the $10 million market cap, they'll hook you up. If you guys can hold above 25 million, dog catcher, send me a DM. Let's get this thing popping. Let's take it to 50 mil. Let's make it go higher. Let's get the community even more excited because I know this pattern and they just need to know it as well. They need to come up on the stream. They need to know that this is the pattern that works time and time again. And that pattern is, you know, getting up to that 50 mil is what you see what happened with George. You know, that 25 million is that this next section, 50 mil is the next one. And then we're waiting to hear back from Moonshot, FYI. Very nice. And that 50 mil, once you get above that, that's when everybody starts saying, oh, $100 million market cap, just like that. I don't make up the rules. Like I said, I don't care if it's a freaking dog, a cat, a frog. It could be Kill Bill. It can be, you know, freaking Wolf from Wall Street throwing money at you guys. It could be whatever the meme is, right? It could be whatever it is. It doesn't matter. If the community breaks certain of these market caps, man, that's bullish. And I remember when we were talking about it, I was like, hey, you guys break 10 million. You guys been here before. And I'm going to tell you right now, everything else happens once you break 10 million. I'm not just pulling this stuff out of thin air. That's what's crazy. Is like, I don't know if people think I'm just like, hey, I'm not pulling this stuff out of thin air. I'm just a pattern person. I don't care what the pattern is. I don't care what color it is. I don't care what it is. I like to just see winners and the losers. That's it. Exchanges come knocking at those levels. Oh yeah, and they don't want to. They won't even charge you market makers. You know, they won't even charge you all kinds of stuff. You know, they'll come asking because they want that exposure. And this is nice. You got XT updates. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is nice. I like XT. I don't care. I love crypto, man. I love crypto. This space was almost like, I don't know. Maybe this is a matrix. Maybe this is a simulation because it almost feels like this space was made for me. Like you know, sometimes we take life a little bit too serious. Like, I don't care how old you are. Like, this is so funny. You know, after you've seen like, you know, the whole industry do what it has done to us. Maybe at one point you didn't believe it, but now with how everything's worked out and we know a lot more, like people know a lot more. It's like, yeah, that stuff is we want that. We want that JK. We want that instant money. Ooh, Ascendex, another listing right here. This one's a good one too. I like Ascendex. Very nice, man. Very, very nice. You guys got a YouTuber right here, Pirate Finance. Never heard of him. Okay. And not saying because we never heard of him, he's not good, because that's not the case. Not everybody with a bunch of numbers is good. Like Blunthouse TA, his X account, I mean, he got the best technical analysis in the space, and he's got a small account. And you got a bunch of, you know, PFP people in spaces that just yell and have a bunch of sound effects, and people believe them. They don't know shit. All right, here we go right here. Here we go right here. 401k, man. JK. I mean, I like to, yeah, we'll connect, bro. I mean, after the stream, just hit me up and we'll connect. We'll make something happen. This is going to go higher, honestly. The thing is, like, if you go back and you check the videos, like, we find these and they find us as well. And sometimes we help the communities make sure that they understand the play, because a lot of times people get so lost that they don't even know the recipe. It's like, you better not sell no more. Do you guys want to see 100K? Forget 25 million. F that. Forget 25 million. We already proved that we can do the 29. Don't take my word for it. Say, oh, what is Rico talking about? What is he talking about? I don't care what play it is. When you break certain market caps, I don't make up the rules, fam. I don't make up the rules. What happened at 25 million right here? Do I make up the rules? Or am I just allowing the pattern to just show me what it is? I'm not making it through. But sometimes people don't know. Here goes 25 mil, 50 mil. What happened next? All the way up to 83 mil. That's what you guys are on the verge of. And that's why, we'll connect and we'll make sure the community understand that as well, because forget 25 mil. That's nothing now. We're aiming way higher. That's cheap. That's FUD now. Now that's FUD. Now that's FUD. We already broke it. All we have to do is hold the support. You see this little break above 25 million and then that red candle holding above 25 million. This is the next candle that happens. It goes higher, fam. It's FUD. 25 million is FUD at 401 JK right now. It's about to go freaking higher. Why? It's the only green candle out there right now. How come again? Well, these patterns play out. It doesn't matter what it is called. Bepe, Wojak, Bojack, Lowjack, Hippo, frog, dog, cat. If the community does not freaking jeet and hold the bags, you go higher. It's not rocket science, fam. It literally isn't. Why is it not going up? People are selling on each other. Why is this one going higher? People are holding. That's about it. That's about what happens. And 401k, you guys got the right recipe where everybody's holding right now. Where does it go next? Goes a lot higher. I'm glad you pulled up, fam. I'm glad you pulled up. Yeah, we'll get a spot up here. We're about to turn this thing up to the next level. Here comes $100 million market cap for 401 JK. And I'm not JKing around. So I'm glad we stood in and we dug deep for a little bit longer for everybody. Sometimes if you guys think, you guys can see sometimes I get into that flow state. It's not that I'm ignoring you guys or I'm trying to just, pass you guys like I didn't mean nothing. Sometimes I just get in the zone, fam. I got, a couple of coffees in me and stuff. I get locked in, and it's not that I didn't want to bring you guys up, but I just get locked in. But I'm glad that you still hey, post it again. Those are the type of people I want to invest into. Like, no matter what, they're like, hey, don't forget, working for their bag. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys quite a bit, more than just quite a bit. Appreciate all the winners as well. All the engagement for, Jesus Token, all the engagement for Clash, all the engagement for Moon AI. Appreciate you guys. All the engagement for XPX, all the support from the amazing XPX community, what we got going on. XPX community, I'm letting you guys know right now, we got a massive amount of utility. This next utility is going to be huge for us, and it's going to be something that a lot of people are not going to be able to resist. And we're gonna take the space by storm. Just hold the floor, or DCA into your favorite projects, or just go do something else, because the markets are still doing what the markets have to do. And selling on each other or dumping your favorite play, whatever it might be, is not going to help you, honestly, because then the markets are going to turn right back around, and you sold at a loss, or which I see a lot of people doing, and you did it for no reason. You're literally doing what the sheep do. Don't do that. Just be patient. The micro caps, leave them alone. All right, fam. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Very bullish stream. 780 people live with us. Crazy amount of exposure to so many projects. And plus, these streams keep playing. And now we stream horizontal and we're streaming vertical on people's phones. So, when people are on YouTube swiping up on live streams, we're not just popping up on how they did it before. Now we're popping up on a lot more stuff. I checked the analytics yesterday. There were so many new viewers. It was about time StreamYard did something like this. They call it the Mars feature. So we're technically streaming from Mars on StreamYard. That's what they call it. And it's a very bullish feature. So I give them a big shout out for that. And it's been working really seamless. So shout out to StreamYard, and the giveaway tool obviously goes hand in hand. We'll be using more of that. So make sure you guys keep that bell notification lit, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later, fam.